A body has been discovered!
Multiple bodies.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Is it doing it again? Yep.
A body has been discovered!
Yep, it's 2 body announcement. It means the bodies are actually dead. That's actually something I've actually been hypothesizing. Maybe one of those pretending to be dead.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
We got 2 people to deal with now. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hanged body with a handbag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both these bodies have been discovered at the same time. Back to the voices again. What is this?
What?
Hyoko, and who the hell's that? The one wearing the handbag?
Could it be?
Could it be 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw the hanged body over there. No, not even 10 minutes passed. But still, why?
Yeah!
Hi, Monami, are you here to finally help us out? I hope you are. Give me a sec, I had to readjust the chair here. What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible! It's impossible for Gail to happen on this island! I'm not getting... I'm messing up her voice, but I'm so sorry. I completely forgot what her voice is supposed to sound like. Shut up, idiot!
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the handbag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes! Oh.
But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who the fuck cares about that? It's like a control panel or a bathroom light for the baton lighting on a wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. That one. Fujiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a notarized sound like a growl of the starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we'll work together to lower the body. Now, I'm going to take off the handbag, okay? Ugh. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront the reality. Under the handbag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki. Yep. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, it was the easy giveaway. She was the only person missing on the island. But still, why? I mean, Hyoko, I mean, I understand. It's understandable why she would be an easy target, you know, easy pickings. But Ibuki, in the vulnerable state that she was in because of the disease and everything, that is crossing some serious lines here. I don't like. It's depressing. God damn it. Anyway, we have to keep on moving. We gotta avenge her. We have to. It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how I feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something. Oh, hi, Monokuma. So you finally showed up. The root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I went out of my trouble to bring everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah!
Hi, Kazuichi. Where were you? The only person that would actually been... I don't want to... Okay, nope. Before I jump to conclusions, I have a lot of feelings about this entire case. But before jumping to conclusions, I'm going to let this play out, and once we start investigating, I'm going to voice my thoughts.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is impossible!
Ibuki and Hyoko.
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Were there? That's not all. Help us to summon the others who were at the hospital. The others?
This is troubling.
It looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe that is such a horrible thing. Are they back now? Nagito, Akana, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course. His voice is gonna be messed up a little bit. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, guys, that stuff is totally over now. Over? Yeah, cause I got bored. Well then, we gotta get bored more often and just get us off the damn island.
That's...
For that silly reason? Now that the killing has started, doesn't need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, the despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
The heck? That's impossible. How can you spread the disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about the itty bitty details? What matters is that it's all being cured. So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yes, it's the Monokuma file. God damn it.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again? We have to do this again?
Silence.
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us kill these two,
Let me tell you this.
then we cannot let this be. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it!
If we don't do anything, we'll be executed.
What do you yearn for?
Abandon your over-dependence and complaints this instant. They have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Oh, hi. Wait, is she okay? Is she alright? She's still crying. Nekomaru. Huh?
That's weird.
I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease is something for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had liar's disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
Leave it to me.
Please let Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating. Oh, so I must do my very best.
Alrighty.
I will definitely bring back Nekomaru with everyone's trust. Win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding the area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this, once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Okay, now I'm gonna talk a little bit about this.
Huh?
Hi, never mind actually, Kazuichi got something for us. Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. I'm still getting my voices messed up, so I'm so sorry. That's a new voice, I guess. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so Kazuichi left the music venue under the cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I'll check the Monokuma file first. That's what we should do. But the whole thing about it being hot and stuff, I don't like nor understand it, I guess. I don't know, this is gonna be a really confusing case, I will say that. Until we figure out the clues, it's gonna be really difficult. I can't even think off the top of my head what exactly happened, but I will talk about, some of the thoughts after we review the Monokuma file here. The two victims this time, Ibuki Miura and Hyoko Seiyonji. Ibuki Miura's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hyoko Seiyonji's cause was death of blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Hopefully the autopsy can tell us a little bit more about this. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the true blood section of the handbook. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you leave, right? So, I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or, was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I'll definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
She always... Well, at least, you know, at least she's somewhat sure of herself. Seriously, I really prefer she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. Maybe not as confident as you would think it would be. Okay, so... I got some concerns regarding the personnel in this situation. I would like to, first of all... How you doing, Sneaky? Doing good? I need to check on Sneaky every now and then. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the people involved here right now. First of all, about people in the room. I can probably rule out Mikan from this completely, because it doesn't seem like Mikan would have... Well, she probably... If she does have a crazy, like, history with, you know, getting people to murder themselves or kill themselves, because that's, I believe, what happened. Is that Ibuki was actually exploited, right? Ibuki was... Is that... Well, it's just a bag over there. I was trying to figure out what that was over there. Ibuki was exploited in her weakened state, where she was very submissive, very, you know, easy to be controlled. So somebody probably set up the ladder and got her to walk up on it and put her, you know, put her head through the noose and just, you know, maybe kick the ladder or get her to kick the ladder herself. So because of the sickness, that's how she was killed. I believe Hiyoko either walked in on it or somebody double-crossed her. That's what I think happened. And somebody, let's say for example, she walked in on the event happening, like got caught by the murderer. The murderer would have to try to kill her, and then put her body up to the, I don't know, here maybe, and then slit her throat. I don't see any blood drips anywhere else, so I don't think she was killed anywhere but near the area. There was some blood near the stage though, so maybe she, maybe she got cut through there somewhere, and then the killer tied her up to the pillar. Or she was double-crossed by a partner, or she was probably caught and maybe somebody murdered her in response and defense, and that's how she died. I don't know, there's still a lot of thoughts, but I am pretty sure that Ibuki was exploited. Her weakness was exploited, her weakened state was exploited for the situation. Also, there's some breaks, seem to be breaks on the pillar. I don't know if those were there before, but we'll have to try to investigate. Alright, so regarding the people here, I do not believe Mikan would have done it. I don't believe Sonya would have done it. I don't think Shaki would have done it either. I don't think Gundam is able to hurt anybody at all, let alone a fly. I think he'd rather actually, he would love flies and animals more than people. I don't think Akana would do it in her weakened state. I don't think Nagato would do it in his weakened state either, no matter how weirdly statistical he is sometimes. And I do not believe Fuihiko would do it, but at the same time this still could be a possibility. The one particular person that was supposed to be in charge of this whole thing, and I think would freak out actually a lot more, would be Kazuichi. See, Kazuichi was the only person that actually was aware of this entire setup happening within the music room. He probably set up his own, you know, for himself, his own bass and everything, and set up the whole voyeurism, the whole voyeur setup, you know, the AC control panel and everything. So he probably got himself to, probably got the whole thing, you know, properly set up here so that he could monitor the area and he could communicate with us, you know, back and forth. So I think the only person that actually spent time here would be Kazuichi, unless Kazuichi caught Hyoko trying to exploit Ibuki and had a fight and he cut her, so he tied her up to here and then somehow escaped. We don't know if there's a way to exit this place though. That's the problem. We don't know if there's a way to exit. Unless her body was killed, unless she was killed over in the staff room, if you find a blood spill there, and then once we left the stage, whoever was here, probably, let's say for hypothetically, a young male, right? We just call a young male for now. A young male went and tied her up there, and then ran out and locked the place out, possibly. I hope that made sense. I'm trying to wrap my head around this entire case. It's a difficult case. Anyway, we should start by investigating every single location here. What do we got here? We got the main stage. We should probably investigate that first. Okay, what do we got here? We got the noose. Let's check on that. Let's check on the rope. It's a rope that was tied to the baton light on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with the rope and died. So, never mind. We got something from Nagato here. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was that obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it back from here? It means anybody could have obtained the rope. It means it would be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan. Do you have a moment? What's happening? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment it was discovered the body. We might not have seen her, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Well, I got it. So this rope wouldn't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Alright. He might be onto something with the rope. What if she was killed before she was hanged? I don't know if that would be a possibility, but it is a good point. It is a good question to point out where the rope came from, right? Because I don't think we've seen any kind of rope anywhere around. Maybe we have. I don't know. I don't remember. See if you can investigate Ibuki's body a little bit. Ibuki's body lay on top of the stage. She's wearing a hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belonged to someone else. Oh. Now I got another question. She probably walked in the blood. So we need to find what we need to find where the pool of blood came from, because if she walked in the, if she has blood on her soles of her feet, it means she probably walked in blood. So we gotta find where the where the shoes have been in, or like I don't know, maybe there's a pool of blood somewhere around here.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah. At first I didn't know if it was Ibuki because of the handbag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from the rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written on the Monokuma file this time. So it wasn't Shio who died first. It's true. The estimated time of death wasn't written in Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own. So right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain why Hyoko's death. It doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. I believe actually Hyoko might have died before Ibuki, which is why there's blood on Ibuki's boots. And maybe Ibuki was also exploded twice, right? Maybe she was exploded once to actually attack Hyoko and kill her and tie her up, and then she exploded again to go hang herself. So that means somebody was actually operating from the background so that they wouldn't get their hands dirty. In that case, Ibuki would be the blackened. Let's check on the handbag. We gotta isolate this and think about it. We gotta like take in all the details as best as we can here. Ibuki had a handbag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a handbag on her head? Wait, huh? The handbag. Upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. That was the one from the theater, wasn't it? The only two people that really knew about it or really seen it before was us, and there was God, I'm blanking out his name. I have no idea why. I'm so sorry. It's been a very long day. Nagito. I'm so sorry. It's been a very, very long day for me. Let's check the curtain here. There's a black curtain hanging to the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. Can't reach from edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See? On the back of the curtain, it's taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring the curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed this for his crime. Why do they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answer came easy. Oh. Huh. So somebody actually took the time to swap out the music venue curtain for another completely different curtain that was from the supermarket. Because this particular curtain doesn't reach all the way to the, you know, from one end to the other, like the original stage curtain would have. If you can find the original curtain and if it's soaked in blood, then we can tell why there's no blood splatter anywhere. That'll probably explain why there's no blood splatter anywhere around here in the stage, because let's say, for example, Hyoko's throat was slit, right? I'm pretty certain if you slit someone's throat, they'll make a mess. And if you can't clean up the mess, then, you know, you're gonna leave a lot of mess behind. You can't really clean, you know, it's gonna be gushing of blood everywhere. But let's say, for example, they killed her while she was standing on the stage curtain. Now, probably those curtains are pretty thick, so they probably wouldn't bleed through. It would be easy to clean up the mess if they did, even a little bit. But what if they waited until Hyoko, like the murder, waited until Hyoko arrived to the music room, right? Maybe they lured her out or something, and slit her throat, and then covered her up with the stage curtain to then easily hide her body or drag her body away so it doesn't leave a mess anywhere, it doesn't leave any streaks. Maybe. I'm just thinking, this is literally Danganronpa 1. This is the same case as Danganronpa 1 all over again. I'm on that thought train right now. I'm gonna keep this option open, but I believe that might have been the case. It's good that we're able to actually look at the, you know, the actual curtain and investigate a little bit. Let's check on the stepladder. There's some blood there. Stepladder tipped over on the side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. The bloodstain that properly belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? I mean, she probably was killed near the stepladder? And the mess was not properly cleaned up, maybe. But we gotta be aware of that, and there's a candle. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in the video must have been coming from the candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. Could just use the normal stage lighting. So I'm guessing there is a reason why they had to use a candle in order to do the lighting for the video. Probably something was going on with the lights, and it's also abnormally hot here, so I think we need to investigate on the lights, or at least investigate the back room, figure out why it's so hot in here. Also, baton light control panel, I see some streaks. I see streaks! I see streaks! Yeah, I see the streaks dragging over to Hyoko's body, right down the ground. There's some blood streaks. So she was dragged a little bit, and then put up on the body. But then where's the rest of the blood? It's only like partial streaks. If her throat is cut, she would have made a huge mess. But there's no huge mess, they're just partial streaks. Where's the rest of the blood? This is messed up. Okay, let's talk to Chiaki, let's see what she says about this. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor. Yeah, there we go, girl. If you look closely, you're right. There's smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is that a bloodstain?
Yep.
Well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed from, not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it.
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain, as long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'll be able to conceal the crime by wiping off the bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge on the floor has been added to the truthable section of the handbook. Can we check on Hyoko's body? Let's go investigate Hyoko's body. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar of the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand up upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? There was a lot of blood there. There's a decent amount of blood there. Her kimono's all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Huh. Oh, it is! Wait a minute. Oh, don't tell me somebody undressed her. Jesus, okay, that's a little messed up. That's an interesting point, actually. That's an interesting point. Why is her sash in the front? Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. Must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. That was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during the time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
Wow, completely shoved him to the side. I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging inside from Hyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono?
huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she was alive, but she is dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. I think there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yo!
What's up?
Hey,
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. I kind of reached through the duct tape, binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is it what you're looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the key to the cottage. So maybe this key to a motel room. The key to a motel room, huh?
But
If a key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very likely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put more towards the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means they can conclude this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Okay, so that is her motel room key. We're gonna have to check her motel room to see if we can find something particular. God, this case is a headache. I can't wrap my head around it.
Hey,
Head? I meant head. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I can't speak, I can't think today. Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. But you look like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course. That's why I'm investigating. It's true, there's several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with the duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? They probably were. I mean, I would think they probably were. I did notice that there's a lot of tape around her neck in particular. They're probably trying to make sure she doesn't bleed out, or she doesn't cause too much of a mess. Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was the true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as compress, right? If her body was left alone after the throat was slit, its surrounding area would be sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint.